What's going on, good people? You're now tuned into Bro Talk. I am your host, Mr. Touche, and Bro Talk would not be Bro Talk without my bro.
Yizzo. Yep. Brandon Real Life right here. What's up?
That's right. And today we have an in-studio guest. It is the Allstate guy. No, it's our bro James, man.
Hey, everybody. It's the Polo Pro, the Polo Dynamo, a.k.a. James.
When did you become all those people?
I've always been the Polo Pro.
Dang.
Always the Polo Dynamo.
He went right in with that joint, too. Like,
Right.
He was ready for this.
Right. They discussed that with us in pre-production,
Right.
but it's all right. It's cool. It's cool. I ain't mad at it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How's everybody doing, man? How you guys doing this week?
Man, it's good, man. Trying to beat this heat out here. This is crazy. You know, I don't like none of this.
Bruh.
I'm a
listen,
fall baby. I can't.
Forget about it.
Exactly.
I don't like none of this.
James came in with the fat man towel. Like I thought I carried the fat man towel. He got a fat man towel. Look, this boy is sweating.
Man,
Like,
listen. I sweat on top of sweat on top of sweat. I am a sweater.
exactly.
So,
You listen. You know it's bad when you sweat in the shower.
Oh, man.
That's horrible.
Forget about it. Right before this, my man was like, I'm outside. I'm like, okay, give me about 10 minutes. Literally jumped out the shower sweating. Like, shit, I'm going to need another shower in a
Right.
second.
No, what's
Exactly.
funny is he made like a direct beeline to the car. He took no extra steps to get out of that heat and sun. It was wild, great.
If I could have dove
Right,
in the
exactly.
car.
Right from the door.
Pretty
Remember
much.
in Terminator 2 T-1000 how he walked? That's exactly how James was to the car. Like,
He was like, I'm praying
All
that he
about
has-
business.
Right, that he has this air on right now. I need it.
yeah, but other than this crazy heat, man, the week's been cool. Can't complain.
what's
Summer coming to an end. These kids going back to school.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to find something big to do with my kids before they go back to school. And they took a vote last night that we going ATV in. So
That sounds like a good idea.
yeah, so we're gonna be doing that hopefully probably the end of August, the end of the month. Or
I got an idea.
what's up?
Take them to a music festival with no mask.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that.
It's exciting. You never know. You never.
I mean, I don't think ATVs is risking your life that much.
Yeah,
Let's not do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the kids going back to school.
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's time. I mean,
It's time.
I do worry about now that the kids could possibly get COVID and bring that home. But you know,
Listen, I was telling my wife, I'm like, listen, these kids going to a school.
They ain't
I
got
don't
to be in
care
school.
because I'm nervous because all the numbers is going up. So I'm nervous about, they might decide to do the smart thing and be like, you know what, we're going to hold off on sending them back. But it's like,
Right.
no, either they going to a school or they just going to have to drop out and get into the workforce. I
Hey,
don't know.
Listen, I'm with it. Somebody, if they can contribute to the household, I'm down for it. What you talking about?
Right.
Get a check, bring it in this joint.
Right.
Like the only thing y'all contributed is the EBT situation.
How about that?
which was love.
Exactly.
That was definitely
Oh,
love.
love.
Man, listen.
King Crably.
Yeah, yo, listen. My kids came home today. They was like, "Yeah, Dad, can we have crabs for dinner tonight?" What y'all want? Last and a king.
They're
How
going to
much
chop
we
that up
got
and
left?
put that on a right-wing news station. Like,
Right.
this is why we cannot.
Exactly. There won't be a crab in the sea.
Right.
Yeah, man. But that's what's up, James. What's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. We just went to Sesame Place. I got little kids. So my daughter just celebrated her 9th birthday.
Nice.
Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
You know, other than that, just working, man. This whole remote life thing. Like, I'm cool with it. I never have to go back to the office. You know, I could stay home and do what I do all day and be good with it.
B does not share that same
No,
sentiment.
I feel
I
exactly
know.
like he does. Just the exact opposite. Like the direct opposite of that. Like if in your imagination, the exact opposite of what he
The
said.
exact opposite.
That's me.
Right, got you.
I have often thought of renting out an office space, though. You know, but other than that, it is what it is.
Yeah,
you know.
man. Listen, man, Sesame Street, but you brought that up, man. Sesame Street is not like the cost now. Dude,
Yeah.
it used to be very cheap to get into Sesame Place. It
First
was
of all,
like
I
$30,
never-
$40. Now, man.
Yeah.
Man, I never thought it was cheap. So I thought before I actually went before in my life, I thought it was cheap. I think the only time I really went was when we went on that bus trip years ago.
With Tanya.
Yeah, and I was
So what's
dealing with
cheap
that girl with the
according
one
to
nipple.
you?
I'm dead.
What? She had one
Not
nipple.
the one nipple, John.
She had one nipple. Well, she had two, but one was inverted, and it was always weird. I would go to do what I. It was weird.
We was talking about Sesame
We went to
Place.
Sesame Place
Sesame
that
Place
time.
to the
I was
one
trying to
nipple.
jog. I was trying to jog your memory about who we went with. But anyway, Sesame Place.
Right.
Yeah, and I thought it was cheap before we went, but no, that is not the case.
No, you got to sell one of the kids to get in.
Yeah.
It's
one,
crazy.
One in the palm. It's one and a half.
So, quick story about Sesame Place. While we were there, so we were going up on the slide, and it's like you waiting in line. It's hot as shit.
Water slide?
A water slide, of course. They're pouring water and shit from above. All great shit, right? So off to the side, there is a even smaller baby slide down some steps. But there's an
Okay.
opening right there. So, a few enterprising people and kids thought that it might be a good idea. Let's slide up this way, right? Nobody's whatever. So, I'm looking and I'm waiting and I'm talking to this lady like, you see that? She's like, yeah. So I said, let me just stand in front of them because I'm getting tired of telling them like, yeah, young boy, you got to run back.
Right. Right.
And then the parents are looking like, oh, you can't come up here. So turn that back around.
Right.
And I was like, all right, let's move this up a little bit further. But I'm telling my man, I'm like, yo, you need to be on that. He's like, yeah, whatever. So I'm like, all right. That's on the guy behind me now.
Right.
So,
Right.
Right. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm out of it.
Right. Exactly.
I'm designed.
good time, though. Good time.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, man, let's jump right into
Let's
this
jump into
thing,
these
man.
topics. So,
yeah, man.
yeah, I was watching, I love stand-up comedy, and I was watching something, and I thought it'd be a good topic. Chris Rock, I can't remember the name of the special. I want to say it was Never Scared. Maybe it was one of them. Maybe it was one before or after, whatever. But the premise of the joke was, I don't even know if it was a joke because it might be 1,000% true, but he goes, women can't go backwards financially and men can't go backwards sexually. And it made me think, like, can men go backwards sexually?
Right. So explain that. Explain that.
Meaning, if you dealing the freakiest girl the freakiest girl you ever dealt with, the girls after her have to
Have to reach that.
have to meet that level of freakiness.
So right before you bust, she'd be like, wait, I want it in my mouth. After she turns you out,
Right.
your next girl needs to not only take it in the mouth, but then spit it back on you, right? Something like that.
No, she can keep it. Once it's hers, it's hers.
Yeah, no.
But you can't.
I don't want that back.
What you're saying is you can't go to a chick that's not doing that.
Right. One that's gonna you tell her you coming and then she like back up and
Right. Get out.
Right. She got
That's
attitude.
yours.
If you bust in her mouth, she got an attitude.
Welcome to marriage. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What'd you say? I'm sorry. I think I was thinking out loud. Go ahead.
But I was wondering, like, what do you do as a man when you go backwards sexually? Like, how do you? Is it something you can?
They
Cope
cheat,
with-
don't they?
Huh? Come on, it's a safe space, James. Go ahead, tell the world.
It's a safe space.
The
Tell the world.
views and
Just the world listening. You know, that's
the
all.
views and ideas spoken on this podcast does not reflect
Real life.
James's real life.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
It's for entertainment
Right.
purposes only.
Only entertainment purposes or when I wasn't enlightened. So, yeah, you just cheat. That's it. That's it.
Do you
got-
cheat with the girl who did all the nasty shit?
Of course.
Is that a so?
Or multitudes of them.
But I'm talking about the one.
Oh.
The one that it's always the one that took you somewhere like, oh.
Well, honestly speaking, if I'm married and my wife is not that one, I can't. I have to leave that one alone because she is the devil.
Right. That's usually how it go,
Right,
right? The
yes.
one that do all the crazy shit is the worst one ever.
Exactly. But do you think that your wife can become that one?
Nah, I think that's a setup for too much scrutiny. Because if she trying to be, I don't know, because you.
Because you're trying to duplicate something
Right,
that
trying to
once
duplicate
was.
something. Right.
No, I dig that. But I mean, if it's something that you're searching for, you know what I mean, sexually in a relationship, and this is the woman you gonna be with for the rest of your life, how do you bring that into the marriage? Like,
That's dangerous. Let me tell you why. I have a true story. Someone that shall remain nameless told me previously that she was dealing with a dude who, after he would come, he would bust on her and then lick it off. If she asked you to do that, is that a
Is she Beyonce?
do it matter?
Let me ask you again. Is she Beyonce?
I don't give a shit if she Jesus in human
I
form.
mean,
I'm
listen.
not doing that shit. I'm gonna just have to
I
chalk
agree.
that and go
I feel that. I
with
mean,
Beelzebub. I'm not going.
I don't know. I don't think I would do that. I mean, I'm looking side eye at a guy that would do that.
yeah, but I mean, all right. So now we got to look at it in this situation. If we talking about compromise on either end, and you want her to do some shit that she wouldn't normally do.
Oh, you mean like after I go and munch her up, I go right to her mouth so she can taste that shit?
Exactly.
Girls weirdly like that.
Yeah,
shit,
I was gonna
though.
say they like that.
Well, we don't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
No, I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, no.
I don't
When
think
it
women
comes
know
to
that.
when it comes to the compromise, at that point, you know what I'm saying. We want her to do some shit she wouldn't normally do. Now she's asking us to do some shit that we wouldn't normally do.
Oh no, we ain't never got to do that no more.
Right, exactly.
James
My
said,
bad.
The hell with that compromise.
Right.
Yeah, my bad.
They like, no, I'm gonna
went
leave
too-
you alone.
I went too far.
Right, exactly. Exactly. My ex and XX work real
Boundaries.
Hilarious.
No, I'm not doing nothing with my nut except throw it in the trash, put it in your butt, or put it in your mouth, or maybe your eye if you
Right.
like it. But yeah, I ain't doing
crying,
nothing
bro.
with that
Tripped out.
because I'm,
good. Yeah, no. This is definitely not something to be done with.
listen.
Once it leaves me, it's yours now.
That's
It's
it.
yours now.
Exactly.
Right.
I have nothing
It's
to do
yours.
with that.
I don't
It's
play
your
them
gift.
games.
Right, them is your kids now.
Right.
Take care of your kids,
it's the
please.
gift that keeps on
right,
giving.
exactly. Please, thank you.
So
Good night.
let me ask you this, guys. Do you feel like a man that regresses sexually, is he ultimately happy? Or can he be ultimately happy?
You gotta make that trade off because usually when you regress sexually, it's for just a better person overall.
Right. Yeah. There's got to be something in place of it.
I agree. All right.
You know
Why
what I
are
mean?
we made like this? Why is this a conflict though? It's like a
shit.
real conflict
Here we
with
go.
men where it's like,
I guess I'll
Never-
settle for this.
right, I know my girl do everything that I love and need in my real life, but
Right.
You know why?
the last Joan was sucking on my perineum, and I don't know if I can not have that in my life anymore.
It's because that girl, the one that, shoot it in my face and let me eat some of it too. She's not all the way there together.
Right.
No, she ain't built right mentally.
Right. It's a couple daddy issues there for
It
sure.
is. It is. She may front to the world, but Lord knows.
Explain the women going back financially.
Oh, that's just, self-explanatory. Well, not really. So if a woman is dealing with a guy who makes a certain amount of money, can she go backwards to a guy who doesn't make as much money as the previous guy?
Yep. They
Right.
may not want to, but yeah, they can.
What do you think the reason? I wish we had a woman here.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let listeners know we not women. We don't know shit. So we're just guys on the podcast saying shit
Exactly.
that might be 1,000% inaccurate, but we gonna cook. So, what are you saying? They may not want to?
But it happens.
Yeah.
It definitely does
It
happen.
happens a lot. You know, you fuck up on the guy that was a good guy, and because you want this other guy, and he get booked, he get locked up, or whatever happens, and you asked out.
Wait, the way you worded that was interesting. Is the guy who's making more money always the good guy? there's a certain mindset that you have to have.
No, of course not. But you better off with that bull, probably. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's concessions always. So I'm making concessions for the chick that like it in her butt and in her mouth and in her eyes and nose, right? She's likely got some toxic traits. She might bust a window and shit, but damn, she fucks me better than anybody ever in my life. Flip side, this boy makes 6 figures. He get on my fucking nerves, but he buy me every bag I want, every shoe I need, and he alright looking.
Wait a minute. Am I hearing you submit your application to join R. Kelly's defense team?
Chill.
Is that what I'm hearing? Trial start August 18th. That might be what I'm hearing right now.
Stop.
He makes 6 figures. We buy me whatever I want. He can pee on me.
No. He can pee on you if you're over 18.
Oh, that's the line. That's the line.
That's the line.
to get
That's the
pissed
line.
on.
That, yeah, you gotta.
Listen, when you're 18, you can go to the armed services. So you might get pissed on there. There you go.
Man, you just creating so many questions. I have content.
He said getting pissed on in the armed services.
You could.
You could.
I mean, I was
Okay.
I
Don't
was in
ask,
the-
don't tell.
I was
Stranger
in the
Things.
armed services. I never got pissed on, by the way.
Who did you piss on?
I didn't yet. I didn't pee. I didn't get peed on.
I'm just saying, there's 2 types of people in the world: those that get pissed on and those that do the pissing.
Do the pissing.
All right, I hear you now. Thank you.
So here's my question that you sparked, James. If a woman you care about, 18 years old, is having a sexual experience with someone famous, and he pees on her, but she's just going with the flow. She didn't necessarily want to be peed on that day. She just got her hair done.
Is he paying me or something?
Huh?
Is he like somehow helping me out in the
No,
world?
you don't even know nothing about this until she bring it to you. She
But-
come to you and say,
But I know she messing with the famous boy.
yeah, and then
Okay.
you
Right.
find out they had a situation and he pissed on her, and she's uncomfortable and she don't like the fact that she was pissed on. What do you do as the guy in her life who cares about her?
This is obviously my daughter, right?
No, I just said a woman. I ain't want to use your daughter. I just
Oh,
said a
man,
woman you
that's
care
your-
about.
Oh, so
it's
like
your
one of my
daughter, you gotta
cousins?
shoot this nigga.
Yeah, so,
Like it's just one of my cousins. Like, oh,
or a fake sister you got, or someone you care
so-
about.
it's fucked up. You let him piss on you. Now what do you want to do?
Does it change if it's your daughter?
Yeah, it changes if my daughter.
Hell yeah, it changes if it's your daughter.
Yeah, I mean, and he's gonna know that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But she 18.
all right, but she don't want you pissing on her. Now I'm gonna. All right.
Now we know.
So hang on. She's 18. So I mean, I have a long way to go to get to this, and I fear this that she is going to have to make decisions on her own. I'm going to have to let her make those.
Yep.
God forbid if she's letting a motherfucker piss on her.
Yo, man, listen, you never know who
She
you're
might like
raising,
it.
Doc. You
Right.
never know who you're raising.
What you going? That's the scary
That's
shit,
the
right?
scary-
She ain't-
John.
Listen, my daughter ain't never seen me piss on her mom.
That don't
So,
mean shit.
I'm not
Jeez,
saying.
listen,
I'm just saying.
you know what's out here on the internet now?
Listen.
You know how many different descriptions of porn are like, and
guess what?
different variations and
I might not even fuck this guy up.
What you gonna do?
If it damaged her, I'm gonna have a conversation with him.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a stern conversation with him. Like,
in that voice right there.
yeah, you can't be pissing on her.
How about you, Phil?
Yeah, no, you're not pissing on my daughter.
But
If
she 18.
I don't care. I don't care if she 88, nigga. Don't piss on my daughter, bro.
Don't piss on my grandma.
Right. Right. Don't piss on Nana. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I don't care if Nana asks for the piss.
Right.
Don't piss on Nana, or at least don't tell me.
Exactly.
Listen. Don't.
Might have
tell
to
me.
punch you in the face and shoot you at the same time. It's gonna happen. Yeah.
So
Why Nana
Bro,
get pissed
listen,
on?
you
Don't piss
got a
on
daughter
Nana.
too, dude. Like
that's what I was
know,
gonna
I know.
ask him because it kind of sounds like it's cool.
No, it's not cool. It's gonna make me wild and uncomfortable. Just don't tell me. But at
There
the
you
same
go.
time, I want you to be able to tell me. Like,
Yeah.
tell me anything.
No, see,
but
and that's the thing. And I raise my kids to be able to talk to me about anything. You know what I mean? But I think if my daughters came to me and was telling me that they were into some wild type
Right.
You know, sex.
Like, Daddy, I
it
like to eat buttholes.
it would definitely make me feel uncomfortable for sure.
Let's see. Let's make it not not like that. Let's make it not as wild.
Okay.
Your 13-year-old Joy, how old is she?
13.
Okay. She asked you, Dad, I want to get on birth control. How does that make you feel?
Great, obviously.
Right. I mean, obviously
What do you
now
do?
I
Like,
have
how do you react to that?
I gotta have a conversation.
What's the
serious
conversation?
conversation. I mean, why do you want? Like, well, I guess
Well, you know why.
right.
She's trying to use her pussy
Right.
now.
That's what I said. It's probably the
Damn.
stupidest question ever. But like, why?
And does that
Like,
change with your son? Does that conversation change?
you know what? The double standard thing. I used to talk about this all the time with my wife. That why is it okay for the girls to do this, for the boys to do this, and the girls not to do this? Like, I understand that, but it's totally different.
It
I
is.
care more.
I'm a guy,
It is. I want my
Right.
son to be a pimp, but I don't want my daughter to be a hoe.
right? It's in. I mean, I want my boys to be gentlemen,
Yeah,
obviously.
right.
You know what I mean? But
Little
I
pimping
can't
and
think about a lot of the things that obviously we did when
I ain't do
we
nothing.
were
I
younger.
just God-fearing. I
And
just
now-
go to school.
hold on,
Listen, that's what it is.
Hold on, James.
Wait a
Hold on,
minute.
James.
Wait a minute.
Now I got to throw his question. Nigga, you pod? Is you pod? Or you pod? What's up?
Oh man, I gotta go.
Yeah, no. I mean, obviously, when
The
I
baby
think
fell
back,
out the window. I gotta go.
shut up. When I think about a lot of the things that I've experienced when I was younger,
Right.
and the young ladies that I dealt with when I was younger, it scares the hell out of me to think that one of my daughters is 13, the other one is 15, 16 rather, and you know it potentially is around that time.
And it's a different
You know what I'm
time.
saying? Yeah, and it's a
than when
total
we
different
were-
time.
Right.
Total different time. And I feel like you're going to get that call one day to say, you know, we have to rent a U-Haul and stop at Home Depot to get some duct tape, some construction bags, and a couple shovels. Well, no, I got shovels. And we going to have to drive to Vegas and bury this nigga in the desert. That's the only way.
Let me make one alteration to that. You know, Breaking Bad is my favorite show ever. Mm-hmm. You know, one of those episodes, he melted a nigga.
He
with
melted a nigga in the-
We can
in
get
the-
right there. I
Yup.
remember all those
I'm
fucking
with it.
ingredients.
I'm with it.
Just melt a nigga. What you gonna do, James? Your princess, 13. Daddy, I need birth control.
She's
Melt
not
a
going
nigga.
to tell me that.
Melt a nigga. He said she ain't going to tell me that.
But we live in the land of make believe.
Oh, okay, okay.
If she
That-
tell you that, what
okay.
you gonna do as a father? Wait, go ahead, answer.
The whole reason why she's not going to tell me. That's what's going to happen. Because I'm going to freak the fuck out. Let's keep it 100. I'm be like, what the fuck do you need birth control for? And this, that, and the
See,
third.
I
Now,
told you.
listen,
Right.
she's going to be 13 before my son is 13. So it's
Right.
good that she's getting all this. Because when he become 13 and say, Dad, I think I need some condoms. All right, let me take you.
You gonna tell him the best ones to get?
Exactly. I don't want him to bring babies home. And my daughter, you can't be fucking. Point blank, period.
That's not
Yeah.
real life.
I understand. Well, listen.
Can't have a boyfriend until you get married.
Come on. Come on. These little motherfuckers
line.
these days? No. But I liked it, man. Whatever.
That's the scary thing. These young boys, silly and goofy as
Is
shit, and our
hell,
daughter's got to
bro.
find
Going to
a
jail.
husband out of these
Yes.
niggas
You're
right
going
now.
to jail.
Yes.
Right. Well, I don't know. I can't say we was goofy as shit. Remember that time we set the microwave on fire at school?
This is
Yeah,
true.
but these young boys.
Yeah, but that's
is
devious
different.
stuff. That's devious
right.
stuff. You
They're
know what I'm
shooting
saying?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
exactly.
Okay, over girls
Right.
and dumb shit like that. Like, and the corny boys. I hope that's the boy, the one in the house playing the games all day. Yep, that's your boyfriend. I'm good with it.
Right. I know where that nigga at.
Right.
I know what he doing.
Not a little muck down
No,
the
the
corner.
flip side is the boys in the house playing the video games don't want a girl.
Exactly.
I was reading this article and it was saying how young boys, I don't know if I made this point here before, but it was saying how young boys, you know, they're not really the premise of the entire article was basically, you know, people were having kids at a slower rate, and they're saying that because boys are typically into what they're into in video games because video games are in turn everything that women are not. Video games are reliable, inexpensive, and you know you're going to have fun. Women, you're not sure if you're going to have fun. They can be very expensive, and they are very unreliable.
Yeah, we definitely needed a woman for this.
Yeah,
What was this article I
that's
read?
the article that he read.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe that.
It was written by a woman.
Even better.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. I mean, I don't know. Depends on what you were into.
Now I read that
In
shit. I
your
was like, that's
environment.
my son. He talking about my son.
And that's great.
because he don't do like nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I could deal with that. Like, you know.
That would be
So
very
long
tough.
story short, y'all telling y'all daughters, don't fuck, no birth control.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, for the most part.
That's the fast track
Well, see,
plan
here's-
for her to come home with a
But
baby.
see, here's the thing about girls. Y'all can have babies.
Right. That's why
Right.
she's saying I need birth control to not bring a baby
I
home.
will sew it up to the pee hole.
There you go. Like, come on. Look at my face.
Yeah,
Stop
Kyle.
playing with me.
Yeah. Sew it up to the pee hole.
Yeah, stop playing with me. Matter
That
of
was
fact,
probably the
where your
most
mom
graphic,
at?
gross thing I've heard you say.
That's why I'm just shaking my head.
Listen, man.
I'm thinking about all the ways these niggas going to jail.
Like,
on
what
this
the?
podcast.
Hold
All the way.
up. Hold up.
I'm scared to death.
All of this is evidence
Scared.
amongst
Right,
all of
exactly.
you.
Right.
Am I supposed to be like, well, baby, thanks for telling dad. Come on, let's go research which is the best birth control.
That is
Matter of fact,
progressive, yes.
Let's just get a plan B, babe. You're gonna be fucking.
No.
You know, just like
Let's not get to plan
Let's not
B.
fuck around with it. You know,
No, all the way.
you're already gonna be fucking. right?
If Phil had his way, he'd be like, yes, thanks for telling me. Now go get the sewing kit out of the closet.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Get the sewing machine. We're gonna do this quick.
Right, Nana told me to crochet.
Right.
You know how to do all this shit.
I mean, what dad is his 13-year-old girl is coming to like? Dad, I think I need birth control. Which dad is like
Me.
I'm embracing that.
I will. Absolutely 1,000%.
So let me hear your response.
Because I feel like to be, dismissive of that conversation is definitely the fast track for her to come home with a baby. If
And
she's
being accepting of it is not.
no, being accepting of it is understanding that you can't be with her every second of the day, and that if she want to do what she want to do, she gonna find a way to do it.
I mean, all right, I get it. But I'm thinking if I'm a young boy, yeah, I want Sarah. You know her pop, he cool with her fucking. So, she's the one.
Yeah,
That don't
dude.
mean Sarah gonna let you fuck because her dad is
She
cool.
on birth control. She fucking.
That don't mean she gonna let everybody do it. If you come on, it's a lot of factors before you get to Sarah being a hoe. Like, now you just like Sarah fucking everything. Like Sarah.
That's
giving
the
it up.
bottom line.
Exactly.
She on birth
Her
control.
her
she
pop
ready.
and mom cool with it. So
Right. Like
she-
that old song called Stephanie When You Want Some. Yeah, exactly. No. Sarah's not a hoe just because she curious about what's happening.
she's being safe, right?
Right, she being safe. She
You know what the safest way?
abstinent.
There you
Exactly.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Moving
works.
on.
That works.
Listen, man.
better.
I totally agree. I think abstinence would probably be the best.
Shut the fuck up.
Best way
Yeah,
for
talk
me,
about
for my kids.
Right. Yeah,
But like you said, I understand what you're saying, that you can't be with them 100% of the time. I totally agree with that. So that's why I said the conversation is always going to be the best way, like to instill in them the right thing.
Right.
But I still don't want my
This is why I
daughters
think about this
having
more and
sex.
more. I think about this all the time. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Don't you got to look at the bloodline of your daughter? Mm-hmm. I worry about that. My daughter's mom was not conservative sexually, so I worry that could be her.
There's an exception to every rule. And sometimes that shit.
Oh,
skips
now
a
we
generation.
banking on exceptions.
I'm just saying.
We banking on exceptions,
Dude, listen, it's scary to think that your daughter could be doing some of the things that
Her mom did.
That not even that her mom did, but just think about some of the chicks that you've dealt with.
Right.
I mean, but like, I know obviously you dealt with her mom, but I'm just saying, like, if you think about some of the wildest stuff that you've done with chicks and stuff that chicks allowed you to do,
Everything.
can you just imagine that for your daughter?
Exactly. like, you've turned out a chick that would be like, oh, what's the famous line? I don't never do this with nobody else.
Right. You done it with everybody else.
This is the first time I ever did it. For real?
I know what that sounds like, but
Come on,
James is actually
man.
eating funnel cake right now. So
I mean, come on. Listen, I don't know how many times I've been that lucky guy.
right.
Like, for real? I
Right.
know. Don't look at me no tight way. I won't. Please.
Man, it's
And I do not need him to
It's a rough
start
thing.
young.
I think y'all just need to be open to the conversation.
I'm open to the conversation.
I get it. Like Phil said, I do understand what you're saying.
Right.
But let's be honest. Like,
In the back of our minds, that's how we feel.
yeah.
Right.
And I'm going
You
to
know
let her
what I'm
know
saying?
that. Like, I'm not for this at all. But first of all, thank you for coming to me with this. That's huge. And let's have a serious conversation with me and your mother. Let's talk about it later. I go see her mom. Like, look, you already know we not for this. So I need you to get on board and convince her otherwise. And that's what it is. But we going to make it seem like we open.
Do y'all want y'all daughter to end up with a guy who takes care of them
No,
What you mean?
I would
financially? Like,
yeah,
your daughter don't
financially.
got to work. He just takes care of her. Do you want her to end up with a guy like that?
No, absolutely not. I want my daughter to like. So now my 13-year-old, she wants to be a surgeon.
Okay.
And like I
That's-
want her to
that's
keep
what I'm
that
talking about.
aspiration.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want all of my kids to be able to be the one that holds the bag and not depend on anybody.
What if they Kanye? Is it cool if Kanye?
No, she still has. I still want her to
Wanna do
make her
something.
own bread. Yeah.
I feel that.
I think that's funny. I think about this because, you see, if you pay attention and care about what they say on the socials, you see a bunch of women who advocate for men taking care of them. Mm-hmm. And I made this point to somebody I was talking to before. It's like, most men don't want their daughter to be someone that needs to be taken care of
Right.
Right.
because we know it come along with that guy.
Well, it's it's a different time. Like our grandmothers and stuff, they were homemakers. So,
Right.
they were being taken care of. But yet that was a different type of woman too
Right.
than where we're at now.
She actually cooked, cleaned, sewed, took
Right.
care of the children, things
right.
like that.
Women these days,
Now these chicks, they
need
ain't
that.
doing that, dude.
Right. And they need
ain't
that
doing
sense of independence.
Yep. They
So-
waiting on you to bring crabs home. Like
I think it
ain't-
confused women. Again, we don't know shit, but I think a lot of women are confused with, they want these quote unquote traditional values, but still want to be independent and equal. It's like you can't have it both ways.
I agree.
Either you want to be taken care of and shut the fuck up and make me a steak, or whatever the fuck the alternative is.
this dude.
What?
No
Nah,
comment
this,
to
I
that.
understand.
My bucket? I'm tripping.
No.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. What else we got? What we got else? That was good shit, Joe.
That was. Pretty good. Pretty good.
There we
Pretty
go.
good.
Step parent discipline.
Rent-a-pop. And just know, I think there's a difference between a rent-a-pop and a step-parent.
Please explain. I'm interested.
All right, so rent-a-pop is the dude that the baby mom is messing with. So, like, I'm dating this guy or whatever like that, or I'm dealing with him. He's not a husband or anything. He's a rent-a-pop. And then you have the step-parent, who I look at them as the husband.
Okay.
The spouse,
okay.
rather.
Okay.
So what do you guys feel like appropriate discipline is? So now, like, I'm just like you explained it. Now, step parent, as far as like, this is who your ex-wife is married, and the child either lives with them or comes and stays with them, a few weeks out of the month or whatever the case may be, and your kid is doing something, outrageous. Would you all be accepting of the dude? Look at James' face. Where you going with this, doc? Would you be accepting if it was ass whoop worthy for this man to beat your child?
How old is the child?
11.
Let's go with, I was gonna say, let's go with like 11, 12.
No, because I'm not beating my 11-year-old at this stage in the game,
Right.
and he likely is not doing nothing crazy enough.
Time
So-
out. I got a story.
Oh shit!
I got a story.
I got an ounce of weed. Let's go.
Allegedly, this is all
Allegedly,
alleged,
right.
not for real, but talk to me after the show. All right, so my 15-year-old, I think he was 11 or so at the time. He was with his mom and with her boyfriend. Now they were really serious, and I thought it was trending towards,
He's a rent-a-pop, but go ahead.
I thought it was trending towards something. So anyway, they was playing Monopoly. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I got called with the details. Apparently, he lost his fucking mind. Crazy. Flipped the board over.
The who?
His son.
My
Your son?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yelled at his mom and the rent-a-pop.
Who crib is they in?
His crib.
Okay.
He goes to fuck crazy, right? He loses his mind. So after that, the mom went to talk to him, and he was still in 10 mode. Like, he's still
Right.
not here.
Right.
So mom told me that, she was talking to him, and he was like, adrenaline was up. He had his fist balled up and all this shit. Like, he was going. She asked him, like, "Were you going to hit mom?" And
No.
he said, "Yeah."
Oh shit.
She told him
After the fact, though.
I'd have broke your fucking hip. Basically, like, if you would have hit me, it would have been a long day for you.
Right.
Basically. So in that scenario, would he have been
No.
justified to hit?
No.
Okay. I agree with you.
Fuck
I don't hit
no.
my kids. I don't hit them. I never hit them.
I wouldn't give a fuck if I do hit him.
Okay.
Fuck no. Do not put your hands on my young boy.
I hit my kids, but I wouldn't want nobody to hit my kids.
I mean, it
I
would
wouldn't
have to
want
be.
nobody to hit my kids.
He'd have to physically, like, hit him
Okay.
or her for him to. And even in that, you better look at him like a girl. And you're not going to hit a girl. You're going to restrain the girl. You're
Right.
not going to hit her.
Right.
You better restrain my
Right.
young boy. And that better be
That's
all.
as far as it goes.
That's
Right.
it.
Shake the shit out
That's
of him.
all my young boy
I never
better
hit a
tell.
woman, but I shake the shit out of him.
Exactly.
Right. Now, let's change the age of the child. Say the child is about 5.
Oh no.
That's the age. That's the age where they can get a spanking.
No, it's not. Oh well, no. I'm not. No.
Not the rent-a-pop. I'm talking about the step parent.
Okay.
So now your baby mom, she's married, has been married for maybe a couple of years or whatever. You know the guy. I'm not saying you're fond of him, but you know him. Your 5-year-old lives with them. Are you giving him, not carte blanche, but are you giving him, the ability to beat
your
that
kid.
child? Yeah.
So I think you just kind of touched on the crux of the issue. I want y'all to think about this. Is it hitting the child, or because you said it's the age that kids can get a spanking? Phil, you already acknowledged you hit your kids before. Is it the step parent hitting the kid, or the relationship you have with the pop? Are you comfortable enough trusting him
That
to
plays a big
enforce
part.
the discipline?
Because if I don't like him, he knows he better not put that in.
I mean, even with the relationship with the pop, because I'm cool with my kid's mother's pop.
But
Right.
what if you want?
You know what I'm saying? That's totally different.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'd had to kick a bone out his
Right,
back,
all right.
but yeah, I
So,
mean,
okay,
me
you
and
cool?
him are cool,
Right.
You know what I mean? So I know that if my daughter, stepped out of line, he would be like, "Yo, get yourself together."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she's a girl. I definitely wouldn't want you hitting her. You know what I'm saying? Like I've hit my kids before, like when they were younger, popping, whatever the case may be. But like my daughters, I don't hit my daughters at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't ever want them to feel like
That's
this is
acceptable.
acceptable.
Right,
For
'cause
a
they'll
man to put his
definitely
hands
grow
on
up
me.
thinking
But they understand and they know how far to go with me either way.
What
Right.
if he smacked her on the leg because she was getting smart with mommy?
That's something different.
If
That's
she
something
was
totally different.
if she
she's
was
being
doing something-
disrespectful,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all right. Get yourself in line. Like you still my daughter,
Right,
You understand
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
But I wouldn't want anybody to put their hands on my child.
Right.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
if she doing something that you would yourself smack her for,
would I want him to do it?
would you be understanding of it? Because you never want him to do it. But
Right.
would you be like, all right, I'm gonna let
No.
you live? Okay.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, because one, I know that my baby mom would slap her quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
He
it would be
wouldn't
no
have
need.
to.
He wouldn't have to. You know what I mean? But it would be to the point where I know that if he got to the point where he was ready to put his hands on her or something like that, I know he would call me or, you know what I mean, consult with.
You don't want
with
the
his mother.
problems.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I trust him with my daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know that he wouldn't do anything to hurt her. Obviously. You know what I mean? So
I agree with that.
yeah.
What do you think, babe?
Nah, you can't hit the kids because I don't hit
At
the
all.
kids. You got to call me, and I feel like the mom has to let you know, like, listen, their dad don't hit them, so that's not on the table at
I
all.
don't got
Right.
time to call you, boy.
Yes, the
Your
fuck
young-
you do. What you
your
talking
young-
about?
Your young boy just
You ain't got
wrote-
time to live. What you talking
Your
about?
young boy just drew all over my walls.
Well, it's
and
your
all
fault. You
over
wasn't
my
paying attention
trees
to
and
him.
Forces.
You wasn't paying attention to him, so
While
it's
I
your
was
fault.
beating mommy cheeks upstairs.
That's
Oh.
the side effect.
All right, well, you ain't got time to call me. Guess what?
Right.
I got time to call Phil, and he on the way. So tripped out. Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yo, man. So this has been a good one, man. Yo, James, listen,
Oh,
bro.
man.
We definitely appreciate you coming out.
I
today,
appreciate
man.
y'all, man.
Time flew,
I've
man.
been
Yeah.
honored to be asked to be here today, so I appreciate y'all.
That's what's up, man. So listen, next time Allstate is in town and you doing the voiceovers, you know, let us know, and we'll be there.
There you go.
That's what's up, man. Yo, man, we thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Bro Talk. Once again, I am your host, Mr. Touche. You can follow me on IG at Mr_Touche_215.
Brand in real life right here. You can find me there on all the socials. Brand in real life. So
And on IG, I am Ralph's favorite. So, like God's favorite, yeah, I'm Ralph's favorite. Play on Polo once again, the Polo Pro. And on Twitter, I am Polo Forever 77. Yeah. Players only live once. Thank you.
real shit. I knew James for a bunch of years since 2000, probably 7, and I never seen him in anything other than polo. It's insane. It's a lot of pressure. But
Right.
thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
man. We'll see y'all next time on Bro Talk. Peace.